Heyo guys, welcome to Chamber of Hoops. Today we're going to make another list, the top 10 dangerous animals lived. So these are the most dangerous animals that ever lived. Starting from horns, fangs, and switchable faces are no match for the deadliest creature of all. Sharks may start to the bloodiest blockbusters, and shore spiders tend to monopolize the phobia department. But when you get down to the facts, those here are merely two classes of creatures among the scariest to stalk the planet. So let's start with number 10, it's Cape Buffalo. Cape Buffalo, which number around 900,000, are mild species when left alone, preferring to travel in massive herds to graze in early morning and late afternoon hours, or to gather around watering holes to stay hydrated. However, if an individual or its calf is threatened or wounded, they become the incarnation of their nickname, Black Death. Where to find them? Sub-Saharan Africa, including Kruger National Park in South Africa. Let's go down to number 9, Snail. Found in the warm waters in the tropics, these beautiful creatures can be seen in shallow depths closer to shore, near coral reef and rock formations. Their concealed harpoon-like teeth contain a complex venom known as conotoxin, making them one of the most venomous species of snails. Only a handful of people ever stung, but quite unfortunately, there is no antivenom. So when you get stung, you need to be really quick, either you will die. Where to find them? The Caribbean, Hawaii, and Indonesia. Let's move on to number 8, box jellyfish. Often found floating, these transparent, nearly invisible invertebrates are considered by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric to make their victims to go into shock and drown or die of heart failure before reaching shore. So the venom is extremely poisonous. Even if you're lucky enough to make it to the hospital and receive the antidote, survivors can sometimes experience considerable pain for weeks afterward and bear nasty scars from the creature's tentacles. Where to find them? Off the northern coast of Australia. And let's move on to number 7, India's Soulscale viper. While plenty of snake species pack enough venom to easily bring a man down, not all of them take a multifaceted approach of the Indian Soulscale viper, which is why they are one of the top contributors to snakebite cases. Sometimes called as the Little Indian Viper or simply the Soulscale viper, these reptiles live in some of the most populated regions of the range they occupy. Where can they be found? Parts in the Middle East, Central Asia, and the Indian subcontinent. And let's go down to number 6, black mamba. So species like the boomslang or the king cobra are dangerous thanks to their respective poisons. The black mamba is especially deadly due to its speed. So its speed has a lot of speed, and also it's really poisonous. Where to find them? See savannas and rocky areas of the southern and eastern Africa. Number 5, signifiant web spider. A funnel web bite is a serious cause for alarm. Fatality among adults can occur within 30 minutes since the atrotoxin in their venom causes the human nervous system to short out. Intrinsically, their venom is not particularly bothersome to non-primate mammals, including household pets. What makes funnel webs especially dangerous is their proximity to humans and their natural behavior that drives them to seek shelter and build webs in shelter burrows, like shoes and lawn ornaments. Number 4, stonefish, the most venomous fish known to humans. After all, they are named after their visual similarity to rocks, sitting perfectly and still blending right into their seabed, when unsuspecting foot can easily step down on their dorsal fins, primed and ready with potent neurotoxins. The unluckiest caught hoppers will step hard, applying more pressure, increasing the amount of venom that gets injected. They may also trigger the stonefish secondary defense mechanism known as lacrimal saber, which has been linked to the switchblade of the face. Where to find them? On coastal Indo-Pacific Ocean, the Red Sea, and the Great Barrier Reef. Let's move on to number 3, Saltwater Crocodile. Florida's alligators may be scary, but they have nothing on their cousin, the fearsome crocodile, which is more short-tempered, easily provoked, and aggressive toward anything that crosses its path. Of all the species in the world, the largest and the most dangerous is the saltwater crocodile. Saltwater crocodiles are especially dangerous as they are excellent swimmers in both salt and fresh water. Yes, their name is confusing. Where to find them? The Indo-Pacific region, ranging from parts of India to Vietnam, all the way to the northern Australia. And closely, we're getting close to the end. We go to number 2, tsetse fly. Often regarded as the world's most dangerous fly, the tsetse fly, a small speck of insect that measures between 8 and 17 millimeters, or about the same size as the average housefly, is commonly found in the sub-Saharan Africa. Well, while the flies themselves are nasty, blood-sucking bugs that usually feed during the peak warm hours, their true terror lies in the protozoan parabolic changes, poor coordination, as well as the disturbances in sleeping cycles that give the illness its name. If untreated, the condition can be fatal. While there are no vaccines or medications available to prevent infection, methods of protection include wearing natural colored clothing. The tsetse fly is attracted to bright and dark colors, especially blue, avoiding bushes during the day, and using permethrin-treated gear in more remote areas. Where to find them? The Sudan, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Angola. Dun, dun, dun. The first place goes to humans. Surprised? Well, after all, we're animals too, and since we've been killing each other for 10,000 years, with a total death from war alone estimated between 150 million and 1 billion, and that is like a decade ago, it's no-brainer that we are on the top of the list. Though human beings are said to be living in the most peaceful period now, that at any other time in our history we still assault each other with incredibly high rates of senseless brutality, from gun violence to terrorist attacks around the globe. We are dangerous to other animals, to think global warming, the destruction of forests and coral reefs, and also over tourism, giving the threat we pose to countless other creatures, and the fact that we are often act irrationally. We have the capacity to annihilate our entire planet with a host of horrifying weapons like nuclear devices and genetically modified superbugs. We are surely at top of the list as the most dangerous animal in the world. So guys, this was my video for today. I hope that you do agree with my list. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new, and click the thumbs up to like my video.